G'day good people, we are 7 weeks into the Gofundme campaign and we are past the third way mark, including the PayPal donations. This is a tremendous effort. As a reward for your donation, you will get your name drawn onto the boat and announced over YouTube. But if you really want to get noticed, then you can even get your name permanently welded to the boat too. That's right, it will be seen forevermore on my channel. Now, who is going up on the column of heroes this week? We have only Paul Beglain. Paul has been keeping the channel going by PayPal donations for many years now, and he's now given to the GoFundMe campaign twice. Good on you, Paul. We also have Captain Asparagus again, and this is his third time. Good on you, Captain. And we have Ian Colhoun again too. Top stuff, fellas. Thank you all for donating and supporting the Elcano World Challenge. If you want to be on the list or welded permanently onto the boat, the links to the GoFundMe campaign is in the description. Last week I spoke with Julian about Watermakers. Here is the final part of the interview. Why would I buy my Watermaker off you? For example, a conventional Watermaker. What is so special about your Watermaker?
Well, that's a very good question because there is quite a lot of Watermaker brands or small manufacturers out there just like me. And I don't say that others are all bad. There is quite some good brands out there. However, the good brands usually have a very high price. And what I found back on my trip when I did not have the business yet, but I was using a Watermaker that I was not so happy with, either it was very high priced, the well-known brands that are good, or on the lower end of the price spectrum, I was not always convinced that I'm getting really a good product that will last for very long. Because it's a lot about the components you're using in a Watermaker. And for example, the high pressure pump, which is the main component, also the most expensive component of a Watermaker, you can find quite a lot of reviews for different style pumps that break down after a short period of use. So not all high pressure pumps, even though it's quite from the basic idea, a high pressure pump is not a complicated product. But to make it last, especially with the saltwater usage, it takes quite a bit. And there's only a few high pressure pump brands out there that are known to be working in this application over extended periods of time. That's the one thing. And the other thing is there is only a few high pressure pump brands out there that have dealers around the globe, because it's a fair point. If you buy a Watermaker at a small company that has no dealer network around the world, how do you get the spare parts if needed? Yeah, that's the point. Of course, I ship parts anywhere in the world, it's no problem. But if you're in a very remote place with the high pressure pumps that I'm using, which is cat pumps, it's like the market leader, they have a dealer network around the globe. So if something is wrong in the future or down the road with the high pressure pump, you can get your spares anywhere. With my help, without my help, it doesn't matter. You will be able to get your Watermaker running again in a rather short period of time. And that's the idea I put into my products throughout the system, and which is why they're a very good product for a very good price. So the value for money you're getting is kind of the best you can get.
All right, but you told us there was a very good pump. What other quality components do you have within your conventional Watermaker?
So next to the high pressure pump being one of the core pieces, the second core piece, of course, is the membranes. There's also a ton of membranes. You can also buy them from low-cost locations in the world. But I also decided to only use the DuPont film tap membranes. They are kind of the first ones in the market and the leaders. It's like the best you can buy. And in my opinion, it's not worth saving a few bucks on the membranes to go for a questionable brand there. So also here, only the best stuff. And same goes.
Okay, that's American brand? DuPont is American,
yeah, DuPont, it's American brand, Dow Film Tech. So
what other quality parts do we have in your Watermakers?
Think of the rest of the system, it's about containing the water. So it's about the fittings, the hoses, everything there is made in Europe, for example, made in Italy. All is 316 stainless steel to provide a good quality. And the other thing you want to have on a conventional Watermaker, somehow you need to adjust for the right pressure. And there is different ways to do that. And for my Watermakers, I designed a small pressure regulator here that is working with a spring. I have the parts machined according to my drawings, made in Germany, made from the highest possible quality material you can get. It's even better than 316. To make this custom part bulletproof, because that's now a custom part you would not get anywhere else, and I never want this to fail. So I put a lot of thought into that, made it from a very high quality material, not shying at the cost. And that's also something you don't get with every brand, because some use a standard needle valve, which does the job, it works fine. It's also an off-the-shelf part, which is in general a good idea, but it's not so convenient for the operation, because you will have fluctuations in the pressure, and you will be sitting in front of your Watermaker. It can be that you will be sitting in front of your Watermaker to adjust for the pressure until you find the stable point. And with a spring-loaded one, you're more adjusting the value what you want, and it's kind of compensating for the fluctuations. So once set the pressure, it stays there, and that's it. So the operation is a lot more convenient also.
Well, it sounds like we're in luck, Bart, that Julian got in contact with us, because I remember when I was at Annapolis Boat Show, there was every man and his dog, literally every second or third stall was an agent for a Watermaker brand, you know? So there was so many out there. And I'm not entirely sure about the quality of those brands. So I'm so glad that you contacted us, and I'm looking forward to receiving it and placing it. And I think, Bart, you've already decided on the spot for it?
Yeah, no, not in detail, but you can't beat German engineering, so that's a given in this world. We have a kind of a spot for it. It will be very easy to implement also, so no worries on that side. And
Julian, it's modular, so we can sort of arrange it around
yes.
a bit. Is that correct?
So it's a modular system. You can, you have, the downside is, of course, you will have some assembly work. That's the other part of the story. But you can place it as you want. With every Watermaker you get, for example, 6 meters of high pressure hose that you can cut in 2 pieces as you need it, from the pump to the membrane and from the membrane to the control panel. And you can self-assemble then the high pressure fittings. And like that you can, using the hose you have, place the components as you need without coiling up excess hose. So you will get a very nice and neat installation in the end that looks like tailor-made for your boat. And the set is complete with all the hoses and cables, even quite some screws for the assembly. So you will only need basic tools for the installation, and it's a job everybody can do. There's even video instructions for it. And if there's questions left, we can help with video calls. That's no problem.
Thank you very much, Julian, for getting in contact with us, and also with this meeting. And so what I say to my Sailing into Freedom viewers, go check his website out, check out the gear. He's got both types. He's got the very fancy ones and the more rugged ones. Send him an email, get a quote, see what happens. Well, I guess we'll talk to you when I do the unboxing, Julian.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you very much.
I should also point out that because we're getting quite a lot of sponsors on board, and they're getting to be big names, I'm getting a hell of a lot of deals coming through by email. About 1 or 2 a week, from advertising companies trying to sell all sorts of rubbish on my channel. Just thought I'd mention, it's kind of funny. But you wouldn't believe the ridiculous amount of money they're willing to pay for me to endorse something and have it on my boat. It's crazy. The latest ones, I've had waterproof drones, I've had flexible solar panels, and something like 5 or 6 different type of, those portable lithium generators, and some of them have the plug-in flexible solar panels. They come in all the time, and it's crazy. Even Delos actually endorse one of those, and it was just a whole lot of rubbish. He promptly tried to give it to me, and I said, give it to the gooners. Anyway, it's interesting what people do for money, but you're not going to get that endorsement on my channel. I'd rather go sailing away with an unfinished boat than being $2,000 happier. It's just not me, people. A couple of months back, there was a long weekend, so I took an 11-hour bus ride to a place called Tihua. Yeah, only $12, bloody good deal. I guess you could call it the mid-coast of Vietnam. The people were super friendly.
Hello, welcome to Vietnam and Trung Quyên. Everybody very friendly and happy on the beach.
Yeah, it's true. Vietnamese are very friendly, but people at Tihua are particularly friendly.
Yeah.
Like really, I mean, they're friendly at Vung Tau and Saigon, but this is an amazing spot. Not many foreigners come here. You remember Ming Tam? My nickname.
Welcome everyone, come here Tihua City and have a bit very beautiful.
Yeah. She's my guide. She's been showing me around everywhere, and we're having mangoes.
Mango.
It's her favorite. Actually, it's my favorite too. Yeah.
The air is so fresh.
It's so what?
So fresh.
Oh yeah.
Fresh
Yeah,
air.
Every second house has a mango tree, so there's mangoes everywhere. All right, dig in, please enjoy.
Victor, allow for people to see. Allow a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Look at how many people up there near the monument.
Điện thoại nữa.
Yeah, check out this monument. It's very pretty. Oh, cool, you can walk through it. Gee, it's pretty impressive. I kind of like that. Oh, how cool. How cool was this? Well, he's got a fish. Actually, he's got several fish. I like it already. I find myself looking at what other people are eating, and when I see something good, I just point to it and point to the waitress, and then they sort it out, because I've had some surprises. Okay, look at that. That looks delicious. That looks delicious. Okay, I'm still surveying what people are eating. Hello, Jing Chao. Hello. People are so friendly here. It's amazing.
Hello everybody.
Hello, everybody. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, hello everybody inside the holiday.
Okay, so this is the best one. I should have filmed it when we had it, but I forgot.
Gỏi
It was
xoài
so.
cá cơm.
Say again.
Gỏi xoài cá cơm.
It's is it green mango? Is it?
Yeah.
It's green mango, chili, and peanuts and sprouts. Oh, it's bloody good. It's like really good. I know there's no meat in it. There's probably 70% of my audience goes, "That's not a meal, then." It's really good. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Over there have an eye the tuna.
I have the tuna.
Tuna fish.
Tuna eye, people. Pity I'm full now. I couldn't fit another eye in. Oh, bugger people, I forgot to show the boat build. Everyone's going to Smoko and he's still working. I think he just wants to get it done. Well, basically, nothing much to report. It's progressing well. I'm not going to go into it too much because I think people have seen them enough. We might have a bit of a week off. So this section here, that smaller guy has to fit through that gap. We will be welding as far into this section as possible, despite the slot welds going all the way up there. This looks like it's sped up, but this is him working at normal pace. So. Mr. Ting's professional. Look how quick he is. It's unbelievable. It's making me dizzy. Smile, Mr. Ting. Now, some might have noticed that this opening here is not big enough for the boats. Let's just check it out. Yep, the boat is not going to get out. But not to worry, we actually knew about this. They're actually going to widen it. They're also going to build a trolley that goes underneath and then lifts it. So, yeah, so if anyone's worried about that, don't. We already knew that at the start. We'll soon be doing episodes on the gear, however, and putting it in the boat, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people interested in that, so stay tuned.